Justin Bieber getting off the hook for his DUI in Miami.
One Direction's Tipsy Tell-All.
And is Katy Perry engaged?
All of this and more on today's Rundown. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to DHR. Aaron with my friend Brie.
So excited to be here.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to have you here. Brie and I used to do a show and style together, and so we're like reuniting, and it feels so good.
So good.
But you know what else feels really good? It's getting the update on the Biebs, and I hear you have that in our top story.
I do. I love the Biebs. All right, you guys, for our top story is Justin Bieber getting off the hook for his DUI, and he is reunited with an ex, but it's not the one that you might think it is.
Not Jelena.
Not Jelena.
Okay.
But you guys, reports are saying about the cop that stopped Justin Bieber. His name was Steven Kozner. He doesn't have a stellar reputation, and apparently he's had 15 accounts of misconduct in just 12 years. So what this does is kind of make the DUI arrest not very credible. But Aaron, here's the thing about this. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to get off the hook, because he was charged on there were so many other charges besides just the DUI. So, and
The street racing,
he admitted to smoking weed before. So there's definitely some other things that Justin is going to get in trouble for. But if this does go to trial, Justin Bieber definitely has a better case now.
He's got some good attorneys. I trust them.
Yeah, definitely some good attorneys. Now, that is the latest news with his DUI charge, but he has a new girl toy,
And it's not
if you will.
Jelena.
I know, which makes me kind of sad, because as much as they don't belong together, I do have like such an affinity for Jelena. It's one of those like struggles.
Secret struggle for you?
Yeah, definitely. But he has been hanging out with Jordan Ozuna, which, if you remember, was an old fling from back in June, the Hooters waitress.
Yes, and Jordan actually was Instagramming photos and what TMZ is calling and confirming Justin's pad in Atlanta, although you can't really tell by the photos, but TMZ source is confirming that, so we aren't quite sure. But she also was tweeting photos recently of her and some of her friends at Dave & Buster's, which was the same day that Justin Bieber was also at Dave & Buster's. So we definitely feel like they are maybe hanging out.
I definitely see that being, I mean, all signs point to it. You know what I'm saying? But what that raises the big question of is, where in the world is Chantel Jeffries?
Ooh.
He's just kind of flying through girls right now.
I know.
But Aaron, my question is, are these girls in it for the fame?
Yeah, I really feel like Justin needs to be careful with the girls that he's dating right now, because he is in a lot of trouble. All eyes are on him right now, and he can't date women who don't understand the business. I feel like these women definitely are in it to kind of get that fame and that glory. Otherwise, why would they Instagram photos?
Yes.
That's a clear sign. So I definitely feel like Justin needs to just really refocus on his career right now and let the girls go until he gets all of that regrouped and put back together. All right, on What's Trending today, you guys, is something that we have all been talking about for days, and it's Kim Kardashian basically telling the paparazzi and all the magazines, you guys, my booty is real. Quit trying to tell people it's not. The reality star is taking to Twitter to really kind of let it all out. She tweeted, quote, "I'm seeing all these nonsense tabloids claiming I have butt implants, injections. Get a life using pics of me 15 pounds skinnier before I had my baby, comparing me to now. I still have weight to lose. Anyone who's had a baby knows how hard it is to lose the weight. And by the way, I've lost a lot so far, and I'm proud of that. Don't give young girls a complex." She basically also uploaded a photo of her, a side-by-side photo of her, where a cover of a tabloid, OK Magazine if I'm not mistaken, completely retouched this photo, changed the colors of her clothes,
Which
her
who knew
makeup.
you could do that?
You know, it can be done, but I don't even think this was done well, in my opinion. But she's like, listen, do not listen to what the tabloids are telling you. They're not being truthful. What do you think about this?
You know, if I have to look at this, you know, she has a really great point. If these tabloids can change the color of her clothes, why can't they change the way her body looks? I mean, that's definitely one of my big things. That's my first and foremost, because if you compare the tabloids to Kim's Instagram, it's a completely different body in most cases. I'm not going to say all, but in a lot of cases it's a different body, especially when they're talking about her weight. But another thing, she's saying that she still has weight to lose. I'm sorry, she looks incredible.
She just had a baby. Give her a break.
I agree.
I actually feel for Kim Kardashian right now because this is not easy being in the spotlight and having people tear your body apart. I feel like that is definitely something I feel for her about.
I agree. And one of my big things that I like with what she said about her tweet, don't give young girls a complex.
Yes.
I mean, just stop. All right, out and about, we caught One Direction being a little boozy. Or they were letting the booze talk, but we don't exactly know if they were even drinking at all.
Right.
But here's the thing, backstage at a press conference, a reporter asked One Direction how much they had been drinking. Now Niall threw Liam under the bus and made him field the question. And this is what he had to say. He said, "I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little drunk." But then he goes on to continue saying, "I feel amazing. I can't believe we're here again for the 3rd time for our 4th award. It's absolutely incredible, and we can't believe it." So that raises the question, is he really drinking, or is he just drunk on life and being part of One Direction and doing so many great things? However, Erin, the best part of the night.
Oh yes.
The best part of the whole Brit Awards, the guys receive their award, they're going up on stage to give their speech, and all of a sudden, there's only 4.
Where's Harry?
Where's Harry? Check this out.
Has anyone seen a curly-headed one? I don't know where you are, Harry. He's running. Here he goes. Cross the finish line. Whoa!
I'm really sorry I was having a wee. The toilets are ages away.
I can't with Harry. I'm in love with Harry all the time. But the fact that he said he was taking a little wee, I was
wee.
like, if only my bathroom experience had sounded that cute.
Exactly.
But that does also raise the question how much champagne had Harry had because he missed his
He had to go to the
award
bathroom.
speech.
It happens when you're drinking. And you know what? Just to be clear, it is legal for them to be drinking
Yes.
at this event. They are in London, so it's legal. And if it's legal and they're being responsible, they should be having fun. And I don't blame them for having a cocktail or two.
Totally agree.
Now, speaking of the Brit Awards, Miss Katy Perry was there, and actually, Brie, this was my litmus test, this award show, because I knew Katy was going to be performing. So there's been a lot of photos on the internet showing Katy with the ring. You can't really see the details of it, but she showed up at the Elle Style Awards this past week, and there was definitely a huge ring on that finger. Huge. And I wasn't sure, I mean, it definitely looked like an engagement ring, but I thought to myself, you know what, if she shows up at the Brit Awards with this ring, I feel like that this is a confirmation that it happened.
That was a great test, by the way.
But she didn't, you guys. She didn't show up with the ring on her finger. But my other thought on this is that she was also performing, and if she has an engagement ring that is that huge, it probably costs a lot of money. She doesn't want to risk losing that or somebody taking it backstage, so she probably didn't wear it to the award show. So my verdict is still out. Is she engaged or is she not engaged?
I know, I think now that I got the feel of your test, I feel like the big one will be when she is spotted just in her normal clothes wearing it. When she's photographed in her normal clothes,
Right.
is she going to be wearing the ring?
All right, you guys, so what do you think about Kim Kardashian's booty? Is it real? Is it fake? Are the tabloids making a bigger deal out of this? Let us know.
And One Direction, were they tipsy or were they just being silly? We want you guys to weigh in.
Yes, weigh in the comments below, and also don't forget to subscribe to Clevver News, you guys. And also come back every single day to see DHR, and don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Thank you guys so much for watching us here at DHR. Erin with my gal pal Brie, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.